As part of our annual Tastemakers issue, we have gathered together a number of Kansas City's best chefs here at Cafe Sebastian to discuss the state of the restaurant industry over a meal built by Chef Jennifer Maloney. Well, one of the things that I noted as you guys were all kind of coming in is that you all know each other and you're obviously very friendly with each other. So can you talk to me about the role that kind of a sense of community plays in the Kansas City restaurant scene and how you guys kind of interact with each other?
When I was doing an interview a while back and somebody asked, what is it that sets the Kansas City food scene apart from other food scenes? And I didn't really have anything to say at the time. I couldn't come up with a good soundbite or anything, but later on I was thinking about it. I was like, it really is the community, you know? Mike and I ate at Pat's restaurant last night. You know, we all frequent each other's establishments. We all hang out together on our days off, and the sense of community and camaraderie and the way that everybody works together to promote the common good, I think, is really special here, and I haven't seen it in other markets.
I think for me, why people are like that here is when I grew up and was cooking here, I almost felt like you had to leave to go get, you know, there wasn't enough good places for everybody to work at, so I felt like you had to leave. I think that's why a lot of us left and kind of came back, and why it is so fun to kind of cultivate this food and beverage scene here, like in our community, because we're appreciative of it now. I mean, it's really cool.
Sort of opposite of Ryan being the one who's been in this town the longest as a chef. We're not a cutthroat competition, we're a friendly competition. I think we all know how hard the business is, and it's about supporting each other because we are working so hard, and it's about wanting everybody to succeed, and it's about what can I do to help you get there, because in turn,
you'll do it back to me.
It'll come back.
It helps everybody.
So,
It helps the whole city. It helps the whole food scene in general.
What role do you think that a thriving independent food scene plays on the overall kind of health of a city?
To me, the more and the better places that we have, it also educates, you know, the diners here in Kansas City. So in turn, they'll kind of expect more and want more out of the places that do open. So it's a great feeling for all of us that want to do the best that we can. And 10 years or 20 years ago, not that I was here at that time, but I ate out as a kid, and like, you still want people to dumb it down, and now we don't have to do that at all.
You look almost anywhere. I mean, the first thing that happens in a neighborhood, when a neighborhood becomes something maybe from industrial to something hip, whatever, it's always a restaurant. And it's always the first thing that comes in. And I don't think that, you don't really have to educate the public. You give them something good, and no matter what it is, if they're not familiar with it, you know, you may have some backlash, but if it's good, people are going to accept it, and it happens organically.